With the release of Rainbow Six Siege's first official DLC this week, we figured we'd give a few tips and tricks to those who wish to take the stage with the two new Canadian operators. The two new Canucks go by the call signs of Buck and Frost. While Buck rocks a promising beard and the flag of Quebec, Frost represents her own Canadiana in the form of a toque. As a Canadian, I liked the downloadable content already. There's also a new weapon skin exclusive to both operators called Dwyer Hill. The wooden finish looks pretty slick. Well, I guess when the game properly loads the gun skin. Or the gun, for that matter. Without further ado, let's take a look at Frost, the female defender who hails from Vancouver, British Columbia. Her welcome mat defense makes her feel similar to Kapkan, though her traps are much more nondescript. Frost can use 3 each round, and unlike Kapkan's traps, these can be placed anywhere, and when positioned correctly, can really surprise attackers in vulnerable areas. It typically puts them in a down but not out state, but can insta-kill low health enemies, even with teammates nearby to attempt to revive. The trap gives Frost ample time to sneak in for the kill. That's cold, Frost, even for you. The traps can also be repositioned at any time, which makes her a little more versatile than Kapkan. Plus, laying down bear traps is just so satisfying. We found 4 great strategies to maximize her trap's kill rate. Like Kapkan, placing traps at windows allowed for would-be repellers to instantly meet their demise. Traps can also be hidden under barbed wire, which slows down any potential rescue efforts and makes it harder for downed enemies to crawl away. Placing the welcome mat immediately after a shield often nets results as well, as attackers vault over the shield and realize too late what was lurking behind it. Frost can also start with a deployable shield in her loadout. Lastly, placing mats right underneath ceiling latches is a great strategy, because as they blow up the ceiling above, the trap becomes obscured by debris and is much harder to see. We also discovered that traps can't hurt hostages, so players shouldn't be afraid of collateral damage when surrounding hostages with welcome mat traps. Frost also has the advantage of making for some great kill cams. While her SMG packs a solid punch at the cost of a lower fire rate, we found her shotgun to be best. It delivers serious damage and has downright tremendous range for a shotgun. As can be expected with such a weapon, it holds its own in close quarters too. Let's not forget about Buck, the French-Canadian who wields a dangerous shotgun rifle combination. This makes him a versatile fighter at close, medium, and long range, and his armor and speed reflect his jack-of-all-trades status. With either a high rate of fire assault rifle or a semi-glass long-range marksman rifle, he's a phenomenal roamer. His shotgun is great at quickly making death holes in walls, and players can then switch to the rifle for long-distance shooting through that hole. We found that the CAMRS was his best weapon due to its low recoil after the grip attachment upgrade. The Yacht Map within Black Ice introduces the most vertical battleground yet, but also contains a great trick to surprise enemies. The engine room is overlooked by a command room that has a wire mesh viewing cell. Grenades and explosives actually clip through this mesh, granting upper floor attackers a huge surprise advantage. Just don't do it during a hostage game. We'd also recommend that players new to Yacht stay aware of the many entrances to rooms. It's best to keep constant tabs on the floor above in this map, more so than any other existing Siege map. Lastly, since the update launched, it looks like everyone can now grab the Ghost Recon gun skin, which was previously only available to players who owned a digital copy of Ghost Recon. We hope you found our Black Ice tips helpful. Feel free to like and subscribe for more content.